Great. We can now move on to the underdog parlay. It's a doozy. Anthony, let's have you start it off.
West Ham, plus 500. I was thinking about Wolves, but are they ever scoring? I don't know.
Nope.
So I couldn't do it. So I'm going to go with West Ham. I already talked about why I love the spot. Newcastle coming off their first cup final appearance in 24 years. They just clinched it on Wednesday. No Guimaraes, no Isak. Selling high on this team that is going to start seeing some attacking regression because they don't create a ton of big scoring chances. They rely on getting ahead and then going ahead with more counters and getting margin. It's hard to do against a West Ham team that is so passive and so underrated in the market and due for positive regression. I love West Ham, 5-1.
I'm thrilled with this one. Everton, Sean Dyche's Everton, plus 750, home to Arsenal. Last time Arsenal came to Goodison Park, we remember what happened at Andros Townsend. You just got to ride the variance, I think, in the spot. It's a tricky spot for Arsenal coming to Goodison, which should be an electric atmosphere with the new manager, with the team and the supporters trying to stave off relegation one more time. It's going to be 11v 35,000 at Goodison Park on Saturday morning here stateside. But yeah, it just comes down to the chaos that we're going to see from Everton in their first few matches under Sean Dyche, who should have them playing a much more structured, solid, cohesive defensive game than what we saw from Frank Lampard. And like I said a couple times, at their best this season, Everton were playing a very defensive, rigid style, and they were getting results that way. So maybe we'll see more of that against the league leaders, Arsenal. Everton is plus 750 on the money line. BJ, what about you?
Verona plus 265 at home against Lazio. Already mentioned a great spot here for a positive regression team like Verona at home, catching a negative regression candidate like Lazio on short rest coming off their Coppa Italia match against Juventus on Thursday. I do project Verona at plus 206. So I do think there's some good value on them on the money line at plus 265.
185 to 1 is that 3-leg parlay. If
we've hit longer.
We've hit longer.
Hey, guess what? If the first two legs hit, it's going to come down to Monday, morning Central Time at 11:30, but 12:30 Eastern Time. So maybe we can have a nice sweat on a Monday.